Hey YouTube, just sitting around thinking, actually I just got home and I went to Walmart, had to pick up some prescription medication and thought I'd look, you never know, they say to get shipments in all the time on ammo and stuff, so I walked back to see what they had and telephone, excuse me, but I looked and as usual they didn't have nothing back there. I'm always looking for 9mm, 45, 380, 7.62 39, 7.62 54. Haven't really been looking for a whole lot of 270. I got old bolt action 270, but I got plenty of rounds for that thing. And 22 long rifle. Well, I don't know if where you're at, it's like where I'm at. But you can pretty much hang it up on 22 long rifles. You can't find none. They ain't been none around for, Thanksgiving probably. But most everywhere you go looking for long rifle, they got plenty of shorts. And I know some of you already said, well, 22 short ain't worth nothing no how. Well, now wait a minute. Back up a little bit. When I was a little bitty feller, I can just barely remember my dad giving me this little rifle and him making me carry it on my shoulder just like that. That's the way I had to carry it. I mean, that's the way I was taught. You'll always carry a rifle pointing straight up in the air or straight down to the ground. That's the two ways you carry the rifle. That's the only two ways. Well, anyway, when I was a little fella, that's the way I carried it when I went to the woods. He and I'd go to the woods and, oh, Lord only knows how many rabbits and squirrels, birds, cooters, turtles that we shot and killed with this thing. I mean, this thing right here brought meat home, put on the table. I couldn't tell you how many times. And it's just an old Winchester, 22 short. I mean, nothing fancy. My dad gave it to me when I turned 16. He passed it down to me. It's an old Winchester Model 74, if I'm correct. Let me look and see. Yep, Model 74. And it's one of those, the rod comes out the back. You just, right there. That's your feed rod. Bullets go in right there. You hold the gun up like that and drop them into the tube. And it's a semi-automatic. You rack it, put one in it, and it's boom, 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 boom. Now, a lot of the 22 shorts that they make now, they don't have enough powder in them to cycle this one. So, I have to be careful which ones I get. You get the 22, I forget what they're called now, but they got the extra power in, a little stronger. And but anyway, they cycle through it just fine. I mean, they just like grease, hot butter. But got to thinking, why not? I got about 500 rounds for this thing. I went ahead and picked another 100 up today, and said, why not? Can't find nothing else. So I started buying some shorts. People don't want shorts. They don't think they're worth nothing. But like I said, this old gun right here, God only knows how many squirrels I've shot with this thing, or how many rabbits I've shot with it, how many birds and turtles I've shot with this thing. We had a pond when I was growing up, about a half-acre pond, and we had cooters. Oh my goodness, they was cooters in there all the time, and Daddy wanted to keep them out. And the main reason was he always tried to keep ducks on the pond, and the cooters would eat the ducks. Seriously, we've watched them. You see about 5 ducks coming across the pond, and all of a sudden one of them go, in a few minutes he'd pop back up. You think, well, he's playing. Well, then you see that big old head come up and grab him by the leg and drag him back under. That big old cooter. So first time my daddy seen that, we went to popping cooters. So anyway, this old gun right here, yeah, you got to put food on the table. It may not be big food, and it may not be what you want, but it'll put food on the table. So I'm picking up some 22 shorts. And if it don't work out for that, hey, that's a lot of fun too, shooting down at them steel targets. They ping pretty good. But I said all that to say this. Can't find 22 long rifles. Can't find them nowhere. Now, I don't know about you, like I said, where you're at, I don't know, you might have plenty of 22 long rifle, but we can't find none around here. I've been from here to the East Coast, which is about 150, 60 miles. Can't find none. I've stopped at every Walmart and everywhere I can think of. Can't find no long rifle. But I was always shorts. So, anyway, I got thinking, hey, I'll buy some shorts. Can't buy anything else, I'll get shorts. We can always play with them if we don't hunt with them, But anyway, I showed this one a while back, and you probably remember it. If you watch my videos, you probably remember this one. It's been a long time, though. It's been over a year since I showed this. But it's old lever action, 22. Nothing fancy. And, but I don't remember. Oh, God, I bought it 3-4 years ago. Maybe longer than that. But anyway, didn't give much for it. I think I might have give $80, $100 for it. Maybe. I don't remember. It wasn't much. But it's like, and most people don't remember them. But how many of you remember Western Auto stores? Western Auto. I haven't seen one in years. I don't know if there's even any left or not. But the little town I grew up in, there was a Western Auto there. And Western Auto then is like the Ace Hardware is now. Hardware store. But anyway, they had these things, and they had a variety of different types of guns, always behind the counter. And they sold them. And I remember seeing these. But, back then, I was an early teenager. I wasn't interested in guns, like a little teenager, I was interested in girls. But, anyway, you learn later. You're better off with a gun than you are to girls. I got up on this one, and I bought it. And it's turned out to be a dead blame good little gun. Now, I did find out right after I bought it that they were made in 2 different places. They were made here in America for the Western Auto stores, and some were made out of state, and I can't remember where it was at. I'll have to look it up again. I think it was Australia, but I'm not going to say for sure because I really don't know. If you do know, make a comment, let me know. But anyway, I found out that they were having some trouble with the block. It's made out of aluminum, and they had something that was busting, splitting. I thought, oh, Lord, I need to get rid of this thing before it splits on me. So I've done some more research. I got to looking, and this one doesn't say where it was made, so I don't know. I didn't know. So I got to looking. Anyway, I run up on a website, and it had a place for serial number. So I punched in the serial number. The serial number showed that this one was actually produced in 1971. And it also showed, and I don't remember where it was at, but this is not the one that was made in America. The one that was made in the USA is the one that the block was busting on. The one that was made out of the States was doing fine. So they had absolutely no complaints whatsoever with it. So I ended up with a good one. But anyway, this thing shoots 22 short, long, and long rifle. Now, I don't know where you find a 22 long anymore. I don't know that I've ever seen a 22 long. It's always been either 22 short or a 22 long rifle. Now, I probably have, but I don't remember it. So, anyway, if you remember the longs, let me a comment or a thumbs up. So, let me know that you remember them. So I know it was in my lifetime, but I don't remember them. But got to thinking, poo hits the fan. You want to be as quiet as you can. You don't want people to know a whole lot about you, What 22 shorts? They don't make a whole lot of noise. And like I said, I've shot, God only knows how many squirrels and rabbits and birds and turtles and stuff with the one my dad gave me when I turned 16. By the way, I've passed that one on now. It went to my older son. And got a 20 gauge breakdown. I don't remember what the name of it is now, that my dad gave me when I was 16. So I passed that one on to my younger son, Faulty Jet Dude. And then CPAC 97's got the 22 rifle. But this one, it shoots them all. And as a prepper, or just someone, having fun, and I just wanted to throw this out there. Everybody's talking about the 1022, the little Ruger 1022. Well, I agree. I love the little Ruger 1022. I got one. You've seen it. I've got the tactical stock on it and all that. And but this one would make more sense to me as a prepper's tool because it will shoot the 22 long and the 22 short. Now, I know there's a lot of bolt actions out there that do the same thing. So if you have one of those, let me know about it. But this one, being a lever action, I like it because, it's got a short lever. You never have to move it down off your shoulder. You never have to pull your head off the cheek, or the cheek off the stock. You can just fire them right on, A little short lever action. It doesn't move much. So, but this has been a really good little rifle for me. It took me a little while to get the sight sighted in. Whoever had it before, I don't know what they done, but anyway, finally got a good scope on here, and I was still not a good scope. It's a cheap scope, but it works good. So it's BSA, whatever the heck that is. BSA. If you know what a BSA is, holler at me. But it does have 8-time magnification. So anyway, good little scope for this gun. Just want to throw that out there. I'll get off of here. I know I've done been on here for a little bit. But anyway, just want to throw this gun back out there and let you see it again and tell you, to me, as a prepper, why not have something to shoot the 22 short and the 22 long? 22 short? Yeah, probably not much for defense, but hunting small game, this one right here, God only knows how much meat was put on the table from this gun. Okay? Just saying. Think about it. Something that's versatile. Shoot both. 22 shorts. Quiet. God bless. Play hard. Play safe. You know my motto. Don't play stupid. It gets you hurt every time. God bless.